Hello and welcome back to another Dimash reaction. This is a first time reaction, and today we'll be listening to Amor, and I'm really excited. My name is Tu Yang, and if you haven't known already, I am a music teacher and I love listening to music, listening to the nuances, the things that we typically may or may not be listening to, and that's a part of this evaluation process that I do on here, which may be slightly different from some of the other reaction videos. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. I'll try to keep this around the 20, maybe 25-minute mark. It all depends on what I talk about, and we'll see what happens. So if you haven't, like all the other videos, if you haven't already, go ahead and watch the video. I'll be sure to put the link in the description for you. And after you've watched the video, come back and we'll talk about it. So here we go. We'll go ahead and stop there since that's a natural break point in the phrase. Really beautiful singing here. I like that it goes, we have this F major 7/9 at the very beginning. So I don't quite hear the A, and there I hear this. So the F, that A that I'm hearing could just be assumed, but it sounds like we are definitely in a minor feel because of that D flat major, or D flat minor to major. Yeah, there's that minor sound. This just the first couple of notes reminds me of bass-baritone. So that's just a throwback for me for that specific introduction. I really enjoyed the music in that it already starts off with suspense. Right, he could have just gone, but starting on the second scale, second degree, so you hear that tritone within the melodic structure, which is really interesting. Yeah. Yeah, so going to that C flat, going back, let's just pull back a little bit here. there was something that I heard that I really enjoyed. Right here. So down to the B2. G2, then C2. Yeah. So even though the chord here is a B minor, so this melodic structure is based on that suspension, right? The 2, and I believe he does it again up here. Yeah. And then you go to the 4th, right? And the B flat. Yep. And then all of a sudden you have this C flat that comes up. And then back to the main melody. Beautiful lines. Listen to the piano, right? Just emphasizing that leading tone as well as that second degree in F minor. I like that the melody goes to the C4 as opposed to which is kind of what we would want to hear leading to, right? As opposed to that C, and it's like we're emphasizing that second degree in B flat minor, and it's just more tension, and really good, amazing melody, and the delivery obviously is intentional here as well, and so I'm really enjoying just the opening of the sound that he's also producing in what I believe is the bass or baritone character, based on the visual as well as the color of the voice. So there's that opening. There's your major resolution. And I believe, let's hear that note again. Yeah, all of a sudden we have this. This 5 of 5, right? Almost is what I'm hearing. A D natural as opposed to a D flat, which is what typically was going on with that B flat minor. Just a little bit lower so you can really feel where the tension is. Let's listen to that part one more time. A new character, new costume, new visuals. So really, so there's that melodic structure one more time, creating that tension, going to, and your flat 6 to the second degree or to the 2, and all that tension is just really, really there. Then we resolve. Is your A flat? I love the shape. Yeah. Yeah, I can't get enough of that part. And then I believe he goes down. He doesn't go down. So you have this flat 9 jump. But the octave up, right? So you're C5. And let's just watch. What's the shape? I'm hearing the shape, but I like to see it as well. Yeah, just open, right? Open, and there's a lot of ping in the sound. So I'm really, really enjoying it, and I love just the release of the sound. What? Let's just keep moving, yeah. I see. And it definitely feels like a character change there into. Yeah, that's just so up there, and there's so much cut as well. Does he resolve here? So I see you again. Let's listen to that. So you have this, I believe, half diminish, G half diminish, different voicing in the soprano range with a different singer, a different character. So really, really interesting. Just the visual, the character, and the voice as well. Just to pull all that together. I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. Let's see. I see a lot of sound going on here. So. You have a G flat there. Interesting. High B flat. So he touches that C6 before release, and then the tenor voice comes back in. Really, really interesting. I like that G flat. So when we're right, that's if we were in B flat major, which is what it feels like it's moved to. You have that minor 4, which these borrowed chords are simply just another. When you're in a major key and then you borrow from the other scales, it really adds a different dimension to it, as opposed to. You have that G flat that adds a different, like I said, different dimension to it, and it's just another layer, another technique, and it can be very effective if used in such a way. Okay, so he's live here as well in this part. So you have that. It's really cool. I like the pentatonic scale is such a powerful, very, very powerful, very simple, and by design, it has all the qualities of a melodic structure, meaning that there is movement when you go up the scale. Sorry. So within that scale, you have, excuse me, you have note to note, and then a skip built in, and then another skip. And when you come back down, you have a skip, and then the next note, skip, next note, next note. And so just within that structure, you have the scale itself presents its own melody, whereas a normal scale, say like the major scale, we perceive that as stepwise progression, whereas pentatonic, there's a jump, there's a skip. That note's stuck there. Let's see if I can get it off. Okay, so that's stuck. I'll have to fix that later. Anyways, so we have that structure in there, right? And as he's singing this, as he's riffing through it, I'll just try to kind of break it apart very slightly. I won't spend so much time or any more time than needed on this part, but I really enjoy listening to the riff here. It's a high G. Sort of high F to the high A flat. Back to F minor. I'm hearing in the background. Piano. Well, let's listen to the riff. There's that first part. Wow. So obviously the performance does include 3 other Dimash projections in this, and rightly so. This is really, really interesting. I like that he marries all these different voices, almost like orchestrally, and then the style when he comes out, the style of that, almost like a rock and roll, or that rock, that grit behind his voice. And so really, really impressive. Thank you for suggesting this. I know there are other suggestions that have been have been commented. I'll try to keep up. I'll just kind of go down the list and like, hey, this looks pretty interesting. Why don't we check this out? And it's always on the spur of the moment, because I think those reactions are best, for me at least. Even though I'm evaluating, that's just what I do. That's what my brain does. And there are people that do this at a way higher level than I do. That's the beauty of the musicianship, is that everyone has something to add. And so I'd like to thank you again for watching and for supporting and commenting. I appreciate every bit of it. If you'd like to see more, hear more, just give me a comment and I'll see what I can do. Thank you so much for your time, and we will see you next time.